folks. I am King Ding Dong. I'm here joined with Frankie Aberlon, my partner in this crime known as the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. We are live on our Frankie and Ding Dong Show YouTube page, our Facebook page, our Twitch page, and live right here at Bayside Bowl for the third and probably final Hungus 8K. We are down to the semifinals. We have four of the finest bowlers in all of the land here for you. On the left-hand side of your screen, on 1 and 2, we have Brandon Bone, also known now as the Ripper, up against Andrew Hall, who his family came in hot saying Cherry Mop should be his
Cherry
name.
Mop, I like that.
Cherry Mop.
Cherry Mop and the Ripper.
Yeah, and then on 5 and 6, on the right-hand side of your screen, we have Stephen Major, also known here as Frosted Tips, up against Arturo Quintero, also known as El Nino.
Should be a fun match. We just saw El Nino with a very high-scoring match against A.J. Chapman, shooting 300 to 278 to advance, and then in a 2-1 match. And then in the other match, we had Stephen Major took out HBK 2-0 to advance to face El Nino here on 5 and 6. These are single-game matches, by the way, and a higher seed gets lane choice, obviously. And then in the other matches, we saw the Ripper take down Colonel Sanders 2-1. And then we saw Andrew Hall 2-1 over Dr. Krankenstein. So a lot of good matches there. And now, again, single game matches here. They can change surface until the end of practice, and then they got to get right into it. And it'll be real interesting to see how things work out here. So let's go.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see, because we will be awarding $8,000 to the winner today. And you guys will want to find out who that $8,000 winner will be. $4,000 to second place,
and $2,000 to the losers in this round. So nothing wrong with that.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
nothing to snooze at, so they say. All right. Let's
Dynamite drop it. Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
There you have it on the bottom of your screen, folks. Cherry Mop versus the Ripper, and Frosted Tips versus El Nino. I am King Ding Dong. You are watching the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. I'm here joined with Frankie Aberlon, with Dick Dujour, QDD's
We
here.
got everyone hanging out
All
here,
sorts of people in here. And so make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Get your bowling-loving friends in here. Put this up on the big screen in the bar. And support your bowlers. Make sure you get here in the comments. We'll try to get your comments up here on the screen. These bowlers are just finishing up their warm-ups, and then we're going to get right into it. These games are going to go real fast because it is one-day matches now for all the wheat, so they say.
Yes, sir.
So,
all right. So
if Major's going to take out Turo's going to be on that pair.
5 and 6, yeah. That again, you have that little bit of shim through the track on lane 5, and you have we've had a few off spot 6s on lane 5 today. So we've seen a few re-racks on that lane. Lane 6 has been pretty good for all the competitors. So really, who can figure out lane 5 and strike the most on that one? Kind of like we talked about on 7 and 8 in the other match on the right side, which righty could figure out lane 8 earlier on. Kind of the same thing here on 5 and 6 and lane 5, and on 1 and 2. We all know lane 1 hooks more than 2, a little earlier, a little bit more overall. So so it looks like we have the Ripper starting the match there.
off practice.
Yeah.
All right, so we do have a comment coming in already from Cousin It. Cousin It giving a shout out to Let's Go El Nino with the brick. Looks like the Ripper is going to be the first one to get a shot off and rips a strike on lane 1. We are underway, folks. This is the semifinals of the third and probably final Hungus 8K, live from Bayside Bowl.
Yeah, I was just talking to Andrew Hall down there, and he says, "Man," he goes, "I'm really bummed that this probably won't be back again." I said, "Well, it's just a matter of getting enough entries for it. Charlie, basically is losing money on this event at this point because you only get 80, 85 entries. The last 2 years we were around 122, 123 both years." And that's, you still didn't max out at the 144 that we could max out at. So to me, I just don't understand. It's a no-brainer. It's $250 for a chance at 8,000. You're not going to get a better return on investment almost anywhere. And And regardless of that fact, I mean, even your top 4 spots, you're guaranteed to go 8 times your money. So it doesn't even make sense to me why you wouldn't do it. I mean, you can pay more money for almost a quarter of the payout in other events, but here, Charlie basically pays it all out 100%. And this year, actually paying out even more than that because of the limited entries and still paying out the full prize fund, which is amazing.
Which is amazing. Yeah. So big shout out to Charlie Mitchell and Bayside Bowl for kicking in that money. The staff here has been great to us over the years, and they continue to do so.
All right. So El Nino starts out with an 8-1 here.
Yeah, and so we got a pair of strikes on
good old
1 and 2 for those competitors.
For sure.
Oh, Andrew Hall starting with the double.
How are we looking here?
Sorry, Cherry Mop. Cherry Mop. My bad. I'll get on board. It's all good.
I got it.
I got this.
Right,
I got this.
So right now, DDJ, we're looking all right on these here.
I'm a professional amateur.
Texan to 6.5 recovering. And my commander's
Frosted Tips.
7 right now.
Goes a little heavy. Wants to get it to carry, but cannot get the 4 to go out.
That was pretty fine.
I mean, that was a lot to ask to get the 4 out on that shot.
Yeah, I was fine with that. I was taking that all day.
The Ripper stepping up on 2. Oh, comes in light, leaves a 3-pin. Not too much trouble there. Frosted Tips with a great spare on lane 6. He is going to start that match with a little bit of a lead. Looks like an 11-pin-ish lead. El Nino starting with 8-1 in frame 1, and Frosted Tips with the 9 spare.
Yeah, so Andrew Hall starting off hot, double, basically 10-pin lead over the Ripper. And again, so if you're bowling the Ripper, you're going to want to get him in game 1 because he's throwing. He's completely pot committed to the urethane, and that takes a little while to develop. Like we saw him. Look at how he bowled against the last 2 games against Colonel Sanders. I mean, he just annihilated 100%. The pins.
So you're not wrong.
If you're going to get him, you better get him game 1, because if he happens to catch a game 1 on you, actually this is only a single game match, so actually that might be to his little bit of his detriment. I forgot we're not in the 2 of 3 anymore. These are single game matches, so
they are, yeah.
But I mean, there's been a little bit of play on the lanes now. I don't know if any lefties are on 1 and 2 earlier. Let me see. Where were we? No, because we had 2 righties over there. We had HBK and Frosted Tips. So the left is still fresh on 1 and 2. The right had a little bit of urethane play, but not a lot.
Well, you got to figure there's been a lot less play than these bowlers have seen.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout this tournament, because there's been a lot less players out there, and we've had reoils all day long today, up until before this match. But these are only single game matches anyhow.
Yes, yeah. I just slipped up on that. That was my apologies. They are single game matches. I was thinking, on the other matches, the Ripper really, as his look developed for games 2 and 3, was amazing. So
yeah.
But again, he's such a good player that he recognizes that, and I'm sure he'll just make those adjustments to try to get that reaction to come to him a little bit earlier.
Well, it looks like he started strike, spare, strike, so he's not sitting too bad.
Lane 1, that's the lane, I mean, even when they're fresh, is going to give you a better shape to begin with, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have Nino starting with open double. Oh, 7-10 out of there for the Cherry Mop. Mopping those pins off the deck.
Cherry Mop. Love it. Absolutely love it. So good. He's laughing.
Now, so Frosted Tips starts spare double.
Yeah.
As QDDD noticed, it looked like he was pretty far out on 5, but that makes sense. 5 usually has a hang spot, we talked about in the track.
Absolutely, and you kind of want to get around that spot. That's the thing. You don't want to try to go through that spot, because you're gonna pay the ultimate price. You can do 2-8-10, all kinds of weird stuff.
Baked potato, loaded baked potato, maybe even worse. Maybe. I doubt I'd see Frosted Tips leave a lily pad, but we did see one of our teammates, Niner, leave a lily pad.
He did, yeah. So let's see what Andrew does here. He's on a 20-pin lead. Oh, good shot there on lane.
Black 10. Oh, that was
around
tuggy.
it. Yeah, but that still got
Oh.
out. That got out though. It wasn't in that track. He was still around that
Just
first
a little
arrow.
grab.
He gets 1 and
Yeah.
2.
Yeah,
Everything's
that's okay.
coming clean for him.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
If he gets it out there.
he's
and-
been really flowing today. Yeah.
If he gets out there and he hits 1 and 2, it's been coming back clean
Yeah.
all day long.
That's going to be one hell of a match because Nino coming off of the brick is looking pretty good. And of
And
course,
not
he
just-
had that open, but
And Major had a long layoff.
he did. Yeah, I do believe 9 and 10 are open for these guys to stay warm though, or they were.
They were, yeah. These are we're down to the final 4 now, so it was
They're
nice
probably
of Charlie
not
to open
anymore.
those up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He opened them up for the guys to practice in between rounds, which was nice because try to stay loose.
Now, of course, it was on a different pattern, but I
Right.
mean, when
Yeah.
you're staying loose, it don't matter.
Yeah, you just want your body to be in a good spot.
So both competitors now have that shit on everything, each with the turkey.
Yes. 11
And,
pin lead right now for Frosted Tips.
The Ripper.
Yeah. So he fed that one.
Baby.
That was a good adjustment off the second frame. He just fed that to the friction and let it kind of roll up on lane 2. Yeah, and that looked great. 17-6.
No, it's
19-6 with the spare shot.
Yeah,
Or-
that was Cherry
Right.
Mop's spare shot.
Yeah. So yeah.
So he starts strike spare double. Looks like we have a comment coming in from Matt. Where's the nickname Frosted Tips come from? If you have ever hung out or seen Stephen Major, you notice that he has that little spot of white on the top of his, in the front of his hair there, in the middle.
Big
And,
one by Arturo.
So we were talking one day, and he's like, "Yeah, people kind of call me. They think my hair is like frosted, or what do they call that? They highlighted or whatever. Yeah. So it just
kind of
it developed
Yeah.
to Frosted Tips. Yeah, it's from his hair.
All right, so we see the Ripper coming through, taking a 1-pin lead now in this match. That looks like a high-scoring one. Let's see if we can get a hamburger sandwich. There we do.
Wow, that
2
was
hamburger
so
sandwiches.
fucking nice.
Yeah,
Now
make that
that's the shot that Frosted
Major's
Tips
my
needs to
pick
get
to
to.
win
make
this one.
make that hamburger sandwich a
That's
double.
my pick.
Make that
Oh,
hamburger
nothing.
a double.
You know what?
Major's my pick to win this one.
Cheeseburgers are great, but it's nothing better than a double cheeseburger.
Double cheeseburger.
Double cheese.
Yeah, he bowled.
Yeah, double
He
cheese.
was,
he
was he
made a
first
run.
or
He
he was
almost
like
got
second
there.
out?
He gets that ball to the 2-1 board. It comes back.
Oh,
That was great. That was a
Cherry
great shot.
Mop.
Cherry Mop with a great shot there, and you know what? Like he's
That's
just
a-
driving that little red Corvette right now. So
That match is tight though. Tight, like.
that's got a bend.
Wow!
Just a 2-pin.
Pin's still falling.
Literally, there was a 2-8-10 standing, and the 8 and 10
Generous.
went out late. We get talking about that. You get it into that track area there. So
So, Campfire Therapy checking in. There's some really good talent up there. And the best always rise to the top, whether amateur or pro. What a
For sure.
fun day to
Happens.
be broadcasting. You are not
I
wrong,
was
my
really looking
friend.
forward to this coming into today, and it has not disappointed
As
at
Macho
all.
Man said, the cream always rises to the top.
Oh, the cream. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, Cherry Mop up on 1. He's got that Rattler new in his
12-pound
hand.
house ball. 12-pound house here.
Snap
into a Slim Jim.
He's just snapping into us. Willy
He just
Wonka's
snapped
illegitimate
the 6-pin
child
off
just
the wall and took out the 10-pin there.
Yeah, Willy Wonka's illegitimate child just still throwing house balls down the lane for strikes on strikes on strikes.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty accurate.
It's awesome. Like these guys are so, and you can
Everybody
there's four
bowling
of
right
the-
now is so good.
And 4 of the nicest guys you'd meet too.
Yeah.
Like Brandon's so humble, and Andrew is too. Andrew might be the nicest person I've ever met in my
We
entire
got
life.
a foreigner in the mix.
El Nino with another strike has a Yahtzee going.
Got international finals here.
So-
Oh
Oh,
Did you see
wow,
that
the
thing
Ripper.
shake?
So Nutsauce checking in. What does she say? We've got to get him a better nickname and no need for a recycled one. You should call him Progressive Jackpot Major or something.
Jackpot.
So is Frosted Tips, is that a recycled one? Is that what we're getting?
I don't know.
I thought we were talking about that here a few tournaments ago, and that's how it came.
$20 is
He said that,
$20.
so we were going to ask. I guess he was
He's
going
tall
to.
enough.
He was talking about his nickname.
How can you move on from that?
Oh, we're gonna move on because I think he's gonna throw an ace shot on lane 1.
Oh, the Ripper.
The Ripper, Yahtzee action there. So
You don't gotta wake his dad up for that shot.
11-pin lead for the Ripper. 18-2 on that one. That is impressive.
Okay, Daquan checking in. My prediction is still alive for Brandon Bone versus Frosted Tips. And then Nutsos checking
I
in.
agree with that
Yep,
one.
Dave Wodka, Frosty,
Is that
and
Dave's nickname?
Frosted
I didn't realize
Tips.
that.
Oh no, Dave's is definitely
Dave's is Frosty?
I guess, yeah. I
Dave
didn't know.
stopped frosting his tips after we called him out for it. Nicest dude in playing, but we started like, you still frost your tips?
Oh,
So-
Andrew wheeling it.
Oh, Cherry Bomb,
Nice.
put that
Cherry
shit on
Bomb.
everything.
Cherry bomb.
Frosted Tips stepping up.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. The old Price is Right music. So let's reset on that one. So we have Nino sitting right now at 129 in the fifth, but then with a double up. So he's sitting on an 11-pin lead through 7. As long as Stephen Major makes a spare, he'll be down 11. So that match is close. We have a 1-pin match in the Cherry Mop Ripper match. Cherry Mop down 1, but can strike here to take a 9-pin lead. So let's see what happens here. I like Andrew Hall making some quality shots. Nice little loft job on lane 1. Oh, and it finishes through the 8-pin.
The 12-pound
9-pin.
housey goes deep.
9-pin lead now for the Cherry Mop. So let's see what the Ripper does. He did a nice job just kind of
He will
soft
not
feeding it to the
take
spot
a
last
penny
time.
for you.
Let's see. What does Stephen Major do? Wheels it. No, nice ball on lane 5. Gets it around that spot. Gets it through the pins. Shredded the rack in half. So he's still in, again, down 11 right now. If Nino strikes here, he can make it a 21-pin lead. Oh, that was wide left for the Ripper. And again, a little bit quick on that one. That lane, he had to just kind of soft feed it to the spot. And
This
didn't
is
get there.
a match on 1 and 2 right now.
Yeah, so he now goes down from 9, 11. So, yeah, down 11 now. Tough little spare here. The 3-5 is not the easiest spare to make, especially if you're going across lane at it. Nino gets the 10-pin out. So that's a cover there by the Ripper. The Ripper spares it up. So the Ripper can strike out for 258. Andrew Hall, a.k.a. the Cherry Mop, can go 279. So really this is imperative for the Ripper to get this strike in the 9th to put the heat back on Cherry Mop. Outside potential now for a tie in this match. Because if Andrew were to go, say, 9 spare in the 9th to strike out, that'd be a 258. And we still have a potential for the Ripper to shoot 258. So a lot of scenarios here. And ties in this round are decided by 1-ball roll-off. So that is the format for the single elimination matches. Nino, right around 17 at the arrows. That was his best shot of the match. That just went the exact way it should. And Nino now sitting on a 31-pin lead, which can be cut to 21 here by Frosted Tips, a.k.a. Stephen Major, a.k.a. to be determined. We'll call him TBD for now, to be determined.
I mean, I don't see that Frosty and Frosted Tips are really that very close, honestly. I mean, that's like saying Frankie Avalon and Frankie Strikes are the same when they're not. If you've met those two bowlers, they're totally different.
That was a great shot by Steven there. He needed that because to stay alive in this match, he had to have that. Oh, wow! Oh, I just talked about the potential for a tie, and lo and behold, we have a potential for a tie. Cherry Mom. Oh, what a great shot by Steven there. So he puts that shit on everything. That puts him in the 240s. He's got to strike out to force. We have a potential for a tie in that one. If he strikes out and Nino goes 9 spare strike, they tie at 258. This match over here has a potential for a 258 tie. We could have 4 258s on the board. How weird would that be?
That would be absolutely craziness.
Crazy weird. Let's see. Can Steven do it? He's in the right spot. Oh, just a pinch high. Had to have that one. Now Nino's in the 2. Yeah, that match is going to be over now. 247. Best that Steven can do. One more. So
You're better.
Go in there.
So it looks like Nino's going to take him out, huh?
yeah, because even if he opens, I think he's in the. Well, no, not necessarily. An open, he could still lose. I think he still needs a mark. He's in the 250s. And here comes Andrew Hall. Cherry Mop is not. Wow, a couple of really kind of bad pin carry breaks in a row there. So if he spares and strikes for 247, it's gonna. The Ripper could go strike 9 spare to tie, or double the win. So really now the Ripper, his fate's in his own hands, no matter what Andrew does here on the spare shot. Spare shot's huge though. Spare and pin count is massive. So any mark by Nino locks this up. Uh-oh. Okay. Hard to tell from that angle sometimes. Like, you never know when it's going across lane. So.
I think he has a weird little roll that kind of backs up to it, too.
Yeah.
So Joey checking in. Cherry Mop, yes. What's up, fellas? Hope all is well. It is well. This is the Hungus AK. We're giving $8 grand to
Nino
winner
needs a mark to advance.
Oh, shit, the ding dong.
He needs to make it.
No way.
He leaves the fucking ding dong.
And he has to make it to advance. He has to.
Holy shit, that took a quick turn.
But he does curve it enough at the end to make this fair.
Oh,
you know
for
what
sure,
I mean?
for
So,
sure.
Yeah.
Do you think that cord's going to have enough length to get me down over here somewhere?
Oh, for the computer?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or do you think it would last one game without just a battery
I'm sure it
back?
probably would if it's just one game. It should be fine. That's big. 10 was big there for Cherry Mop. 247. That forces a double for Brandon to win this. For the Ripper.
Joey checking in. Whoa! And then Dennis checking in with a weird eye. Daquan checking in. Wow, what a break from Frosted Tips. Yeah.
Not over yet.
Not over yet. He's going for it for sure. Oh! Are you kidding me? Nino makes the ding dong in the 10th frame.
Oh my God, that was crazy. All right, so we got a big shot by the Ripper here, so we'll settle down here. We don't want to get too fired up. He needs a strike here to potentially to advance. Second lane 2. Here he comes, wasting no time. Fed it. There's one.
Thing ever.
So how many does he need?
All right, so he needs 5. Needs
Okay, if
5.
you ding dongs again, we're in trouble.
Ding dong's a tie.
Yeah.
Another ding dong's a tie. Aberlon's a win.
Daquan checking in. Holy crap. Bossy checking in with some exclamation points. And that's a win.
253 to
Holy shit, what a
247.
match.
Wow.
That was absolutely
That's about
crazy.
as clutch as it gets on the spare shot, folks.
So
Making a
Inigo checking in.
freaking
Wow.
ding dong to win that. That is
Let's focus in on this
unbelievable.
match. So what
All
does
right,
he need?
okay.
He needs
9
this one?
spare for a tie. Anything less than 9 is a loss. A strike is a lock. Strike for the win. He needs a spare. It's over. He loses by 1. It's over even if he makes it.
No
Andrew
way.
Hall's going to advance by 1 pin.
Oh.
He needed 9. I said anything less than 9 was a loss.
Holy shit, it's done.
Wow.
All right, so we're going to need
Andrew
some
Hall,
time to reset some cameras here and stuff.
Right. So we'll get everything reset. We'll let the
All right, I need you to move both.
You don't need that. Oh. I don't know.
unplug that, and I don't know where you want it.
Can you move that down over there somewhere?
Like on the approach, or
Yeah, I'm probably gonna put the camera back.
did you want like a straight side view with it or something? Or?
Maybe if you want it, we can do that too. Move it out on the approach then. Can you unplug this?
It's really nice. He's really nice.
I'm about to use the last of mine. I'm about to use the last of
Yeah, I only have 165 points. Oh, I just got 120.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
See the sunlight, tick tock.
What is it? Where is it? Oh, it's I need one more pick up. Hey, Joe, yeah, so to answer your question, Ding Dong is here.
What? Who's in the finals? It is El Nino and Cherry Mop in your finals today. Looks like we are just about set and ready to go. What's up, Colonel Sanders? How you doing, buddy?
I'm great. I am fan.
Great bowling today, my friend. Actually, great bowling yesterday as well.
Thank you.
You walked away with a nice little payday. I know you wanted it to be a little bit more, but you bowled
Who
great.
doesn't want it to be more?
You
I'm
bowled
not
great.
upset with how I bowled at all. I mean, I wish I didn't split so much, but I mean, that's whatever. Just got to get better. That's all it is. Ran into a freight train. Random
I
bone,
agree.
the
Yeah.
Ripper. Just lucky to bring that thing to 3 games. He went 278, 269 again. He was on fire.
Yeah, I agree.
As much as this pattern was gettable, I didn't think I'd have to be perfect almost to win matches.
Right.
So, but hey, competition's getting better here, week after week that you guys run tournaments here. So,
I gotta go. Is that a good? You like that angle?
I like that. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to build another.
Great fun. Thank you. I gotta get up here. So I'm good. Thank you. All right, how are we looking here?
I'm almost
Almost there. We're almost ready, guys. Hey. Yes. Almost ready. Sure. Right do that.
I don't know how I did that, but I don't know why it won't do it now.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, go ahead and light them up, Frankie.
Pro tip.
No, he said no one.
Oh, I know. I'm looking on my other one. I was betting against it. Sometimes I took the money. So I do that. This stuff.
Yes.
This is the cut that I gave up 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so let's see where our cams are at here. Okay.
All over. That just those new.
Jerry.
No, you're good.
All right. I wish I could push this over. How do I realign these? I can't. So. I guess I can't. All right.
We're ready to rock and roll, Dave?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. All right. So here we go. We have a few different cams for you. They're going to get a couple practice shots. Here's the behind cam right here.
Yep.
We have the side cam for you. We
nice.
have a pin cam for you. And right here, we have an approach cam for you. 4
with
cams for you.
On there. Yeah, we get everything on that one with
Look
the
at
approach
that.
cam, you got the pin cam. You got it all going on there. So that's a cool camera view. Like I'm digging that approach one.
I like that a lot. Yeah. So we could do this, and then we can always like switch to this, and then switch to that.
There it is. You can get them all. That's a whole lot going on, Ding Dong.
Yeah, I know, right? Or, I could start you like that, and then go here, and then go here.
Yep.
So there's a few different things. I might be working some buttons this game, so you might not get as much Ding Dong speaking, which might be a good thing for you because I never fucking shut up. So, because I'm going to be hitting buttons. Did you already go through all these? Probably not, huh?
No, I haven't because I was down there trying
Michael
to get
said
that
Mallory
working.
Clark, the wizard. Dennis Bissonette will agree. Christine says great bowling today. Steven. Daquan says great bowling. Brother Steven, always proud of you, brother. Nutsauce checking back in. Michael Rock, love it. Haha, anything but a copycat nickname. Have to be far more creative than rephrasing someone else's. So again, Frosty and Frosted Tips are totally different because I don't know if they're even referring both to hair. Frosted Tips, it's referring to his hair, which if you know Stephen Major, it makes sense. Cousin Ed says more bricks, let's fucking go. Woke up feeling like. Joe checking in. Who's in the finals?
Yeah.
You have El
against
Cherry Mom.
Cherry Mom.
Wayne checking in. Great bowling. Andrew, good luck. And then Layla checking in. Vámonos, El Nino. And I don't know how to pronounce the rest. I'm sorry. That's my bad, my ignorance. All right, let's. These guys are getting a few practice cuts in.
Yeah, looks like they're just about ready. I think Nino probably has one more left. I think Andrew might be done, but I'm not 100% sure of that. So
Let's change this banner real quick, so that way it makes more sense
Yeah.
for you guys at home.
there it is.
Take one more. There it is. Save. Show. There. Now
There we
you
go.
guys at home will
We got
see
it.
what the matchup is. You can see Andrew from the front, from the side, and even at the pins. Check him out. You got Nino.
Nice.
How about this one? Nino. We'll have some Nino coming at you action for this practice shot. Are they still in practice? Yeah.
I think so.
So we'll go Nino coming
It looks
at you.
like Cherry Mop trying a Scorpion low flare there. That actually looked pretty good for him, to be honest with you. So this was the pair that Nino shot his brick on just a couple of games ago against AJ.
Very nice. Very nice on that one. All right, so now's the time. Refresh your beverage real quick. We are about to award $8,000 to the winner.
Yes, sir.
You have
Been a
no
great day
time
of
for a
bowling.
sandwich.
Right.
No time. Just to refresh your beverage. We are about to get into it, folks. $8,000 to the winner, $4,000 to second place. This is huge money here. What a great event. You know, it'd be unfortunate if this doesn't return, but it looks like that's going to be the case. This will not return, unfortunately. Participation numbers have been waning.
But
So-
it's been a great 3-year run while we've
Oh,
had
for
it.
sure,
We appreciate
for sure.
every single bowler that's come out and competed in these events and made it the event that it is today. So
I agree.
All right. We're ready to go in?
I do believe we are. So here we are, folks. Here is a major title about to get awarded. We're about to put $8,000 into one of these bowlers' hands. You got El Nino starting out on the left-hand lane. Let's get a look from the side here. There's a little side view of El Nino getting ready, going through his pre-shot routine. El Nino laying the brick on this pair, not just an hour ago, maybe.
Yeah.
At this point, maybe not even quite an hour ago. El Nino, the bricklayer, here he goes with shot one. Strike, and a big strike too at
Yes. Yeah. He hasn't missed on this pair since now. So
For a long time.
that.
like
So
ever.
we got Sunny D checking in 10 frames to glory.
Yes,
Isn't
sir.
that the truth?
The FDDS documentary, 10 Frames to Glory. Kind of
Yes,
like the
I love
Patriots
it.
one they had years ago, 3 games to glory.
So we have Adam Lemurs checking in. Go El Nino. We're going to have some cherry mop coming at you here in a second. Let's get a side view of cherry mop here for you guys.
Love all the YouTube people coming in. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe to our page. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. Pretty deep there for Andrew. I like that.
Oh,
I like
Pink
that.
Cam catching the messenger, getting out
in
the
and getting
10.
around it. I love seeing the young gun in there, just not afraid to make a big change. And he's starting with resin on this pair, the right call for sure. And boy, it looks great.
Give a look at Andrew waiting on his ball to return, taking his time.
For sure.
It's 10 frames to glory, man, but these are 10 of the most important frames
Mhm.
of the season right here.
So by the way, just wanted to let you know that if El Nino were to win this, that would make him Hall of Fame eligible with yet another major title in our tournament
Absolutely.
series.
Yeah.
So just FYI, there's even more on the line for Nino besides the title. Andrew could get his first title in the FKM series, and I'll tell you, I like his ball motion. It's going through the pins, and it's not like an out of control motion. It's not like he has to go too far left or right with it, but he does have room to go left or right if he needs to. So I really like where Andrew's at this point.
Yeah,
Nino
very nice.
obviously dialed in on this pair. This is going to be a fun match, folks.
Yeah. So Sunny D saying it's probably 7-10 on lane 3. He did just throw on lane 3, so let's get some Nino coming at you action on this one. What do you say? Got a good look at him going through his pre-shot routine there. Let's see Nino coming at you into your living room. I hope you have this up on the big screen.
There it is,
wow.
right through the pins.
What
Great
a
shot
shot
by Nino there.
Nino's been bowling hot today, if you will.
So El Nino, who was he was basically the number 16 qualifier. He got an automatic bid because he was in a top 4 guaranteed spot from the 11:30 squad yesterday. But when it came to seeding, it was done by total score. So Nino, the 16 seed coming into this tournament, beat Tony Bennett in the first round 2-1, beat Danielle McEwen 2-1, beat AJ Chapman 2-1, and then took out Stephen Major 1-0 in the semis. So that was El Nino's road to here, and we will cover Andrews after El Nino throws this shot.
Absolutely. El Nino up on 3, working on the double.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So we
Shakes
have
him
a light
out.
shaker, 10-pin lead now for El Nino, but he just put that shit on everything. Here is Andrew Hall's path here. Andrew Hall getting a 1-round bye. He was the number 6 qualifier, I believe, overall. So the 5 through 8's got a 1-round bye. So he took on the winner of the Gaskill-Urbano match, which was Brian Gaskill. And so he defeated Grindham Gaskill 2-1. And then he took on Dr. Krankenstein, who had a 2-round bye, and he defeated the Doctor 2-1. And then in the semis, he defeated the Ripper 1-0 to get here. And that is Andrew's path to the finals. And now he's here bowling for $8,000.
Let's get a shot of Andrew coming into your living room, folks.
I like it.
Oh, he.
Okay. Out of trouble. All right.
Late drop on the
Drop
10,
on that 7. Luckily, just a 10-pin, so he'll be down 21 early in this match. But again, just a double single pin draw.
$4,000.
Wow. Shit. Even second place is more than PBA regional.
Even second place is more than PBA regional for only a $250 buy-in. You are correct, QDD. Why people snub-nose this event, I have no idea.
But you know what? All we can do is bring you the highest quality action we can, and that's what we're doing right here with some of the best players, really, in the world. I mean, you got Andrew Hall. He's a PBA exempt player. El Nino, obviously a 3-time champion with the Lumberjacks. PBA player himself. Like, this is, I mean, it's as good as it gets.
It doesn't get any better.
As good as it gets.
No. I mean, these are 2 players you'd expect to see here late in the afternoon on Sunday.
Yep.
So it's no surprise for sure. Trash brings up a good point. Maybe it's the holiday weekend.
I mean, maybe. I mean, we did
Let's
have a
try
date
and bring
change
it
for the event
back.
early on.
It's fun. I mean, I agree. It's fun. But unless we can get the people in here, Hungus is basically fronting a lot of the prize fund out of his own pocket. So, you can't expect him to try to do that every year. No one can expect any business owner to be just shelling out money for no reason.
For sure. And, it's been a wonderful event. We've had a great time every year we've had this tournament. And, it's we're thankful to all the bowlers who have supported it over the last 3 years, and the social experiment, as Hungus calls it, for this event. Can we keep a party vibe and still get some of the best players in the region and beyond to come? And we have done that.
I think we have. Yeah.
You look at the tournament champions of this event; they're a who's who of champions. I mean, it's been phenomenal the last 2 years. So this year, no exception. We've had 2 bricks laid today. So. Still a chance at another brick here in the finals because Arturo was starting with the front 3. But, we've had some amazing scores. I mean, you look at these scores, and, I mean, the ones that are still on the board from the other round. 247, 246, 253, 247. I mean, that is crazy. The lowest score in the semifinals was a 246. I mean, that is phenomenal.
So Andrew's going to take a second, make sure he's ready for
absolutely.
this shot.
He took a little bit. Yeah.
I don't blame him at all. I mean, and so Ian Fitzpatrick checking in. What a disgrace from the quote-unquote youth movement. There's no excuse, everyone. Put your money where your mouth is. Hungus is legendary. I mean,
well said, Ian.
We try to put on quality events here.
That's all you can do. You try to put it out, and we got a tournament coming up next Sunday, our one ball brawl, our first Frankie and Ding Dong tournament of the year. We hope to see. Andrew, just
didn't the non-binary church rears its ugly head.
Not a Greek church anymore. We're not no Greek church.
So Joe checking in. I wouldn't write it off. Maybe 2 squads next time. Bowling houses should sponsor bowler to do this event. People are missing out. I agree. Sorry, I didn't get you the pins on that one. That would have sucked if we would have made it. My bad. I was too busy reading very good points commented by our fans out there. We love you guys out there in Frankie and Ding Dong Show land. Please like, subscribe, and share so all of your bowling-loving friends can get in here. El Nino is going to be coming right at you on this one. Coming right into your living room. Share this to the big screen. Share this to your pages. It's live bowling from Bayside Bowl. El Nino into your living room. Getting another strike. Starts with the hamburger sandwich. He's got a big lead now. This is only a 1-game match, folks. And Nino starts with the front four. Now, again, this is the pair that he laid a brick on just over an hour ago at this point. He's going to have some confidence going into the 5th frame. But anything can happen in bowling. We've seen it before. So let's get a shot of Nino here from behind. See if we can't get the ball going through the pins for you. Get a little from behind view. Stepping up, looking for the Yahtzee. Oh! Messenger coming over and taking care of the work on the 10-pin. Front 5 for Nino here in the finals.
All right, so let's see. So we have a Yahtzee.
Chris checking in. Wow.
That is now literally going back to the other game on this pair for Nino. 17 in a row on this pair. That is crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, absolutely.
And if you want to talk
insane.
you want to talk some crazier stats, it's out of his last, 17, and then you take the next 10 there, 27. He is, even with his semifinal match, he's thrown 25 of the last 27 strikes.
All right, Andrew Hall stepping up. He moved in. It looks like that low flare. It crossed over, and it struck. That was the Scorpion low flare, I do believe.
Yeah.
And then Nino, is Nino in the blackout, or what is he using right now?
I'm not 100% sure. It's definitely something we could talk to him about later if he, after the game's over.
Well, we have Joe's asking what they're using.
It's definitely a Scorpion low flare for Andrew. Nino, I can go ask him. I don't want to bother him with 5 in a row.
Yeah, no.
We'll definitely talk to him.
I just didn't know if you could see it on the
I couldn't see. Yeah, I couldn't see
the
the logo.
Is it that IQ still?
Well, he was in the IQ tour. Wow, did that shape for him?
Wow.
He tried to kind of get in and shape it, and it definitely shaped. No doubt about that.
Well, hey, that's a lot better than the non-Orthodox church. Is that what it was?
What? The non-Orthodox church?
Right.
Non-Orthodox?
Right.
Chris checking in.
Yeah,
Scorpion
that's what
low
Monroe
flare
shot his.
is what you shot your brick.
Yep.
Yeah, with.
Good spare there by Cherry Mop.
Making that 7.
I'm going to pay attention after Nino throws a shot. See if I can catch a glimpse of what's on that ball first side logo, or see if we can figure that out.
Nino stepping up. I like this side view. I'm digging the side view today.
I am too. This is great.
Because Nino, I mean, he has a pretty
That
high
kind of gives me like
backswing.
the old school extra frame vibes. They used to
Yeah.
have a cam like that on extra frame.
Oh,
That's a
dollar.
dollar.
Nino gonna spend the dollar. Let's take a look at him from this view. He's gonna run through his pre-shot
that's it.
routine.
Just go through your pre-shot routine.
Make it like every other shot you've ever thrown. All right, he's stepping back up on the approach. Let's go back to the side cam view so we can actually get a good look at his backswing. It's pretty impressive.
Yep, good front to back side shot here. He's in around 20 right at the arrows.
Oh! Nino!
The old Moosehead six-pack today. All right, I'm going to try to get a look at this when it comes back. If I can get a glimpse.
So Inigo's saying it might be the Hustle RIP.
Yes, I believe it is the Hustle. I think I saw the Hustle logo on it. There you go.
This is for 8K.
All right.
Just happened to catch a glimpse of what I know what the Hustle logo looks like. I think that's what it is. I think you are correct.
Was it gold? I'm pretty sure the Hustle RIP has gold.
It had a red logo on it.
Oh, it had red. Okay. All right. Well, here's Nino stepping up on lane 3. He's got the front 6 here in the finals.
But to be honest, I don't know all of the balls in that lineup as well.
Oh, absolutely stuffed!
We were just
That
saying
one.
that's now 27 of his last 29 strikes, including the semifinal from the last 2.5 rounds.
Nino is hot today.
27 of his last 29 have been strikes.
That's fucking incredible. I mean,
Like
it's absolutely astounding.
It is.
I can't even believe that.
That is craziness.
All right,
So Cherry Mop just run into a buzzsaw, but he's got to just stay in his game here. You know, he's
let's
he's no
check out
stranger to
Cherry
pressure.
Mop's backswing.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
wow,
That's
that looks
good.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It
comes
just
up
didn't
late.
quite wrinkle off that spot on lane 4. I think he's actually got way more ball reaction on 3 than 4 right now, which is normally it's kind of flipped. You know what I mean? But
Okay, so a red logo equals IQ Tour.
Thank you.
Somebody's checking it
all right,
out.
so I mean that's what we thought he was using earlier was the IQ
Yeah,
Tour.
that's what
So
I
it must
thought
still
too,
be that
yeah.
same ball then.
I know, I'm looking at it all.
All right, so Andrew stepping up to make this 2-8 spare. Could be a touchy little spare.
Yeah, this isn't a fun
He's
one to
hooking
shoot.
it.
Oh, dang it.
I mean,
All right, so
he's
I mean, at
in
this
a world
point,
of
Andrew
hurt.
can still get the 209, but basically Nino and really in the driver's seat.
Oh yeah, Nino could,
Just needs to keep the ball in the lane.
could
at this
keep
point,
it clean.
I mean, really,
He's
that's
walking
where
away
we're
with
looking at.
victory.
Is he going to make some more history here and have
Another brick.
Another brick.
Lay
So,
another brick. Let's do this. Let's get a good view of Andrew from behind here on this one. Cherry Mop. Oh, switch balls, and that did not make the corner. Was that a Tundra Fire? Red one, maybe? Do we have another red ball that just came out? I don't know. I only saw it through the computer, so I'm at a
there we go.
disadvantage.
If he gets 2 bricks, I think it's pronounced Dos Ladrillos. That's 2 bricks. Chris Monroe, you know Spanish. Dos Ladrillos. Am I saying that correctly? Would that be right?
Tried to throw that
2
pin
bricks.
over there. Did not make it, though. Nino stepping up quick. This is the quickest I've ever seen him step up, I think. Burnt Toast saying both Nino and Andrew are tough
Oh, yeah.
competitors. You are absolutely
Yep.
correct. Absolutely correct.
Oh, that's so good.
Nino with the front 7 stepping up on lane 4.
Trying for an 8-bagger.
Oh, Nino!
He's feeling it.
Burnt Toast says, Laderoys, how do you pronounce it?
Ladrios. Dos Ladrios. Okay. Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Ladrios. Dos Ladrios. Okay. Thank you so much, Burnt Toast. Love that. And so the front 8 for Nino looks like he's wrapped this up. He is going to
Yes.
walk home with the 8K.
Yes.
Let's update the banner.
Yes, sir.
Inyo! Front nine! Let's go! Sorry, guys. I know you missed that strike. I was busy trying to update everything here, and
So
I
this
fucked
would
it
give,
up still.
this gives Arturo now 5 titles in our series with 3 majors.
Holy shit. Get some last looks at Andrew Hall. He's just finishing up now.
And
Let's
that will,
get a good shot
move
of him
that
coming
will move
right
El Nino into second place all time for major titles with 3. So that's impressive. And for the list of winners of this event,
She's watching.
where are we at? Is
No.
Andrew just trying to finish up
So
and
you're
get
three,
out of the way.
3 champions of this: Michael Martel, David Smard, and El Nino.
Yeah.
That is a stout list of champions. for this
Stout
event,
field.
folks.
Yeah, I'm surprised
impressive.
Martel and Samart did not show up this weekend. Maybe the holiday weekend has something to do with it, but
I mean,
it's
it's possible. Yeah, for sure. So
not really like the most important holiday, is it? But whatever it may be, El Nino walks away with the victory today.
7-8 was kind of
fact
tricky
that
for the
he
Vikings.
needed that
9-8
four
looked like
count
it had to try to
to
kind of trick it through the
advance.
pins a little
It's
bit.
crazy.
I know he needed.
You need
so,
that
yeah.
4 count, and then
really?
he converted it. That's the only reason why he's here, and then he's gonna put possibly another brick up.
Right.
That's crazy.
He had to make the ding dong in the 10th frame
And he
last
did.
round.
And he did. And
Great.
then now, hey, $4,000, baby, $4,000.
Great bowling for Cherry Mop.
All right,
What
here
a
we go.
wonderful
Cherry
showing
Cherry mop,
today.
baby.
Cherry Mop.
Cherry mop.
Yeah, Cherry Mop.
All right, now one thing left.
All right.
One thing left to decide here.
More money than
Is
he'll
it
make
gonna
on tour
be-
next year.
He's
Maybe not. He's
a good player.
I
He's a
love
good
Andrew.
player.
He's one of the nicest people I've
More
ever
money
met.
than he'll make at a regional.
True.
All right,
He's
El
gonna, I'm
Nino
looking forward to next year's tour season. I love seeing those young guns out there.
going for the 10th one now. Stepping up.
Trying for front 10. El Nino stepping up. That's a pretty good shot there.
Oh! Front 10 for El Nino. Wayne checking in. Great bowling. Cherry Mop.
So that's 30 out of El Nino's last 32 shots have been strikes.
On this pair.
No, overall in the last 3 rounds. Because he had over there and then
Oh,
the
yes,
300.
yes.
So like literally in his last 3 rounds, 30 out of 32.
That's absolutely incredible. He's
That's-
absolutely on fire today. Absolutely claiming this tournament. El Nino. Let's get the side view of him. Let's get the view from behind so we can see if the ball's on path. Here we go. Here we go. El Nino for number 11. Oh! He does not get number 11, but absolutely amazing win for El Nino.
You don't need another brick.
Trick or treat, Tony
Take the
checking
money,
in.
another
Let's go, El
boy.
Nino. Trash Island checking in. Is that a new Bayside record? 30 out of 32.
Stone.
Absolutely awesome. El Nino walks away with the victory in today's third and probably final Hungus 8K
Definitely the five.
That's
live from
that was,
Bayside
that
Bowl.
was a lot of fun. It was a great event. We want to thank all the bowlers for coming out and competing. Congratulations to both Andrew Hall and Arturo Quintero on a phenomenal finals, and all of our competitors today for some great matches and phenomenal bowling. And congratulations to El Nino on the win, his 5th title in our series and his 3rd major, making him easily now Hall of Fame eligible.
Absolutely. So we have some comments coming in. Trash Island with clapping. Brian Kempton, great bowling. Burnt Toast with fantastic bowling. We got Glossy check in.
The Ripper. We'll get
That's
you a number for the next one.
what's that for a 3-game set finish? That's a great question. We'll have to add that up real quick. Great bowling from Darren and Daquan. Great job, everyone. So he had 300, 289. And what was the game over here?
279, wasn't it?
No, what did Nino have here?
253.
So 253,
289,
300.
Yep. So,
Yeah, 279.
So that's
today.
842.
842.
If you're wondering, he just struck a lot.
Holy fuck.
For real.
The guy just struck a shit.
And Nigo checking in, well done. And Joe Dubois checking in, happy for El Nino. What a day of
Inigo
bowling.
came, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
wear another glove.
yeah,
Oh,
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Cousin
You
it.
came.
Great
Oh,
coverage this weekend, boys. Do it again
You
Sunday.
came. Don't act like you didn't come.
So,
We all see it. Talk to me on Tuesday. I'll talk to you all about it. Stop coming.
TDJ giving it to Inigo from the side. Old Jimmy checking in with congratulations. Now, guys, remember, I know we just gave away 8K, but tomorrow morning, you will want to keep your eyes open on Facebook. We will be opening up entries for the One Ball Brawl, possibly the toughest tournament of the year in the world.
I still love you, Inigo, though. Or whatever your name is now.
Inigo says,
Inigo.
get
Yeah, I
that
still
Richard
love
out of
him,
there.
though. I still love
And
him.
trash with laughing. So,
I
but
still
yes,
love him.
we're going to start teasing the pattern probably maybe even later on this evening. But tomorrow we will be opening up entries. Remember, the One Ball Brawl, you have to choose your ball before you get here. Custom oil pattern that we build ourselves will be the toughest tournament of the year. You will not want to miss it next weekend. Sunday. Entries open tomorrow. Great win for El Nino, taking some pictures. Are we doing some sort of interview, or are we doing anything like that, or what are we doing?
There's your interview.
We doing an interview with the winner? All right. So let's go in here. We're going to change this around. All right. Here we go. Back in the booth. I am King Ding Dong here with Frankie Avalon.
Okay, so I thought you were good at this.
And the third annual Hungus AK, we have El Nino,
Congratulations
big
on the
winner.
title, my friend. Nice
Another
job.
major title, my friend.
Wow.
How does that make you feel? It's third major here
Yes, yeah.
in
5
the
titles in our
FKM
series,
series.
3 majors, and it makes you Hall of Fame eligible for
Oh,
the
man.
FKM series.
I'm so happy right now. I was just trying to focus every shot from the beginning until the last game, no matter what. And I think that worked pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. You struck a lot today.
Yeah.
It was awesome to
Yeah, I
watch.
don't remember the last time I struck that much.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, like today.
Today. Yeah.
So tell me about that 300. You shared a little bit about what it meant and who it was dedicated to. Can you share that with everyone?
Yeah, my mom, she came to visit me, and she's living in Couple Days.
Yep.
So she says, I want to go watch your ball, and please shoot at 300 for me.
Oh, awesome.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah,
what I
that's
did,
awesome.
yeah.
No, that's great. Yeah.
She didn't ask me for 2, so.
No, well, so you can't be greedy. Can't be greedy.
Hey, 289 is pretty damn good in the finals of a match for $8,000. So
And anyone you want to give shout outs to for sponsors, anything like that, or you want to talk about?
I mean, of course, Bayside Ball, always my biggest sponsor, my biggest support. And I mean, a Storm, of course,
Sure.
Vice Grips, Business Sportwear. But I'm really, really happy. Like this house is mi casa.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Totally.
I feel very comfortable here, and that's how when you feel that so much love from the people, it's like things happen. Somehow.
Yeah, good things happen. So absolutely, I agree with you. And congratulations on the title. Well done, and for really a record-setting day for us. We've never seen scores like that in these finals. So that was
I know.
impressive.
I mean, it was a hard-fought day. You had to shoot 300 2 rounds ago to move on. Last round, you had to make the ding-dong in the 10th frame.
Yeah, that was wild. I can't wait to watch the replay.
That was
Yeah,
absolutely
back, so.
amazing. And then you come in, You start with the front 10 in the finals.
Yeah,
Absolutely
unbelievable.
buzzsaw today.
Yeah.
Strike,
That was
strike,
a lot of fun to watch.
strikes.
A lot of fun.
El Nino was hot today, folks.
Yes, so
And
right on.
came away with the victory. Congratulations, my
Thanks
good
again.
friend.
Thanks so
Much
much.
love.
A lot
Love
of-
to see
love
it.
Love
Hair
it.
looking great. Rolling it great today. Much love to El
Yes, sir.
Nino.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
guys
you
for
so much.
making this show.
100%. We
Yeah,
love
thank
doing
you.
it. We do. We
Much
love it. We
love.
love it for
Much
the
love.
bowlers, man. They deserve it.
All right.
There we go.
They have, folks. It's all done. It's all wrapped up for probably ever the last ever Hungus 8K. Connor Adams checking in, cousin it. Herd Tank one was baby oil. I don't
Yeah.
know. Did he get a hand on the oiling machine? I'm not sure.
So, that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
We're still up. Yeah.
All right, we're almost
Almost
done.
done.
So we'll be done
All
in just a second. We're
Yeah.
wrapping it
So
up.
and there you
Thanks,
go.
guys.
There you have it. That's the Hungus AK
Yes.
for Frankie Aberlon.
Yep.
I am King Ding Dong, live here at Bayside Bowl. Check us out at Frankie and Ding Dong Show. Do not miss the sign-ups for the One Ball Brawls
Tomorrow.
opening tomorrow. You will not want to miss it.
All right.
Custom oil pattern.
Yep.
Thank you. Trick or Treat Tony,
Let's
check
hope
it
there'll
in.
be more.
Hopefully
Me
there will
too.
be
You never
more.
know.
Well,
We
you
don't
never
count
know.
anything out. So
But
thank you guys for
until
tuning in.
then, get those kids in the center.
Thank you. Deuces.